Mushrooms have long been consumed by humans, both as cooking ingredients and as medicines. Ancient people used mushrooms because they contained nutrients that were good for the body. Of the many edible mushrooms on the market, Enoki mushrooms may be one of the most popular, and they are cooked in various dishes. In this video, Technologia will show you the Enoki mushroom cultivation process stages in Japan and China. Enoki mushrooms have been consumed as part of Asian cuisine for centuries. Enoki mushrooms, also known as snow mushrooms, are quite popular in Asian cuisine, especially in Japan, China, and Korea. Enoki mushrooms have a mild and slightly sweet taste. They are often used in soups, ramen, salads, and stir-fried dishes. Large Enoki mushroom farmers like this generally carry out all stages of the cultivation process. From making planting media and mushroom seeds to product packaging and distribution processes, this cultivation factory area is responsible for all these processes. Cultivating Enoki mushrooms begins in the raw materials warehouse, where the planting media materials are collected and stored. As with other mushroom cultivation, each stage of this process must be sterile, so workers who enter the factory room must also pass through this sterilization machine before starting their activity process. Cultivating edible mushrooms with sawdust as the main medium has the same planting methods. Workers will use wood sawdust as the main medium and some additional nutrients and vitamins. First, the worker will put all the necessary ingredients into a large mixer. During the mixing process, water is added to dissolve nutrients and maintain the humidity of the planting medium. After mixing the ingredients evenly, the planting medium will be pushed into the filling chamber. Here food-grade plastic bottles will be filled with a mixture of planting media. After all the bottles are filled, these bottles will be put into the steaming room for sterilization. Sterilization of planting media aims to kill pathogenic microorganisms that can compete with the fungi to be planted. After the planting medium is steamed at 100 degrees Celsius for 6 to 7 hours, it is removed and cooled to room temperature. Next, the cold planting medium will be placed on a conveyor to pass through the Enoki mushroom mycelium filling machine. The bottles, which have been filled with mushroom mycelium, will then be moved to the mushroom room, where the temperature and humidity will be maintained constantly. A computerized program automatically sets temperatures and ventilation openings. Workers only need to check that each tool works according to its function. These bottles will be in the mushroom room until the mycelium fills the planting medium, indicating that all the sawdust has turned white. This process takes between 3 to 4 weeks. Next, the planting medium filled with mushroom mycelium will be moved to a new room and placed on shelves at a predetermined distance, according to the bottle's height and the Enoki mushroom's height when it grows upwards, so that fungal growth is not disturbed by the bottle above it. After the Enoki mushroom seeds begin to grow as high as the neck of the bottle, the workers will apply a mica tube placed on the bottle's neck. This mica tube functions to make mushroom growth more uniform and parallel, making the harvesting process easier. Once the Enoki mushrooms have grown to their maximum potential, these workers will harvest them from the bottles and place them on a moving conveyor, which will then take them to the packaging machine. This machine will wrap the Enoki mushrooms in plastic and then lock them with heat at each end. At the output section of the packaging machine, workers prepare to organize and place them in cardboard boxes. Meanwhile, marketing department workers prepare travel documents to immediately deliver these mushrooms to retail and wholesale consumers for supermarkets and restaurants.